Hmm. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. What might be? Hold on. My dog's crunching on a water bottle in the background. I think the mic's picking up on it. Whoops. Hope it's not too much of a bother. I can't stop him when he gets like this. You know how it goes with dogs. I mean... Okay. Today I plan to do exactly what's written on the box. I'm going to decimate an entire village's food supply. I get a little silly like that sometimes. I'm gonna make sure I get everything done in the village first though. I need to... Do I even really want to go loot it out? I don't have space for any of the loot. No space. No space at all. I'm suffering from success over here. I don't have enough space for all my cool stuff. 1 FPS. Cool. So cozy. It's raining. Hmm. What you got for me, my guy? Hmm. Oh, I remember there being I remember there being gun parts and everything around here. Like around the village, I think. I would like to find those before I do away with my with the pig. I do believe they're not gonna be very cheesed with me once I kill their pig. But I'd like to get everything I can beforehand. Well, let me buy some cloth. Fabric, I mean. Please take this off my hands. Shakes his head. Oh, I don't have enough. My bad, I didn't mean to do that to you. Thank you. Would have loved another inventory upgrade. But I was kind of stressing about not having 2 weapons during the marriage, or during the wedding. Whatever it was called. Hey, jacked up my door. Can I just close it? Lovely. Oh, all this stuff I left on the ground. Gotta do a little prep first, you know? Gotta make sure the homestead and the generator's on. No. The rain's a little loud. Stop me if I've said this before. Warm rain is gross. I like the feeling of cold rain. I'll go out and I'll play in the cold rain. But warm rain just feels gross. Did they break this? I could have sworn I had a door here. I'm running low on nails. I don't know if I want to do all that with my nails. I gotta save up some materials. Gotta start stockpiling wood and nails. Just cause, apparently I think Carolus told me the next hideout is very high maintenance. Want to start stockpiling these things. Bottle, staff. Take a staff. And a rag. I don't know if those things disappear. Hopefully not. Let's see. Oh, I can make... Okay, I need another upgrade to make armor. Just one shell? Yep. I'll sell you some flares. I don't really use flares. Need to stockpile some reputation. I can make more inventory upgrades. What else don't I need? I feel like I don't really use these. I feel like it might be useful later, but I need to survive now, not later. Do these do anything? Oh, okay. More, okay. Do I really need that? I'm just afraid I'm gonna need it for like a whatchamacallit, some crafting recipe. And I'm not gonna have them if I sell them. Considering selling them. Oh, guy needs this. Spaceman. For more gas, I'll just put that in the generator. I guess I'll throw this at somebody. Gotta use these stones somehow. Gotta find a use for them. Can I eat this? Use bandages. It's minced meat. We'll see how it goes later. What is it gonna sell? Take these. Anything I want right now? Take one wire so I can make a lockpick. I do believe that might be it. Okay. Gotta fuel the generator and be on my merry way. There's 3 more days of light. I'm not exactly hurting for gas right now. Maybe in 3 days we won't be in this hideout anymore. Who's to say? Okay, I'll put the jar of meat here. Apparently it's bandages. Or something like that. And let us be off to the village. Away we go. Okay. There was one house I lockpicked that had a backyard that I could also lockpick. I need to find that. Not over here. Chicken house. Here's the lady that wants me to kill the pig. Okay, not this place. It was the place with the bread ovens, if I remember correctly. That's where I need to go. Do I really need more wood? I guess. Better to have it than to not. Where? Where? Place. Oh no, you like burn somebody alive, right? Potato. And can I eat the potatoes? Does that give me stamina regen? It does. Might do that just to walk around the village more efficiently. Chain. What is that for? 7. Okay. I need to find the house with the ovens. More logs. My inventory already full again? Oh no. Ooh, okay, here's the thing he needs. Ah, what a pain. What a pain. Let me go talk to Mr. Spaceman. The astronaut. Where are the holes? Let me go back home. That's not a nice word. How you doing, duck? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Maybe I'll go trade with Mr. Wolfman. Because I have too much stuff. Got him. Sure. Beatrix house. Beatrix house. Where am I? Right where I need to be. My sense of direction is impeccable. Give me those rocks. They'll be useful in the future. I know it. In fact, I'll keep them out right now, just to throw them at people. Is there anything? I feel like I left something behind in the shed. So much good stuff. And I can't carry it. Suffering from success, I tell you. I have too many resources. I'm too good at the game. Hello, buddy. Hold door frame stabilizer. One more part. Got weapon parts. And a welder. Exactly what I needed. Got a ton of rep now though. Gotta make space because I'm gonna buy something. I'm sorry. No, I can just give you the rocks. 370. What can I afford with 370? Give me something good. I'll take some tape. 2 wire. Let me craft something. What else you got for me? 9V battery. Can I use that on flashlights? Or not on this flashlight? Ooh. A map. Mysterious. I'll take all these nails, why not? I can't take no, I can't take all those nails. What's this about? Church ruins. What else? Old Woods hideout. Okay. A straight shot. Anything else I need out of you? I feel like I might never see you again. Seeing as you go into space and all. Pick up some rope, not. Need more of my rocks, just to have more space. 60. I guess I'll take this metal pipe. It was good knowing you, Pietrek. Best of luck to you, my friend. Oh, I didn't even see the generator room over there. And if this place had an oven, I could stay here. If only. Whoa. The jackpot. I'll be back for it later. For now. I guess I'll sell these staves to Mr. Wolf. Yes. Let's explore the tank wrecks too. Let me go squirrel my things away. Oh, do I have my rocks? Hold on. Oh, I don't. Whoa. Look at that. Oh, snap. I was just out for a peaceful walk. Ouch. Whoa. We got another crazy over here. Leave me alone. Run, 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 run. Need to buy time to load my weapon. Where you at? I'm back for you now. Let me go take care of your buddy as well. He didn't do anything, I just don't like the cut of his jib. Where'd he go? Here we are. Oh. I knew there was something about him. Not a good man, that one. I have to save one lockpick though for the village. Something in the village. Yeah, silo, yep. I hear something a little big and scary. And here we go. Home sweet home. I get to make that oven. Upgrade workshop. Voting barrel. I'll make the light armor. Oh, I have to have that in my... Oh, okay. I have to have it on my hotbar for it to work. I see, I see. I guess I'll use this on the wood generator, or on the saw. It generates wood. And I'll just leave that there for now. Where to go, what to do, where to go, what to do. Boom. My other two weapons here. Okay. Let me go see if I can't find this thing in the village. Hold on. There we go. Everything is as it should be. Bacon. An IV battery. Thought I could drag it. There's gonna be a secret underneath. Hiding in his cottage for the last couple of days. We'll end up like the others. I don't want to walk by because it's gonna interrupt their conversation. Maybe. Oh, they're just talking about somebody going crazy. Never mind. No concern of mine. Let me through. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to post the stream in the Discord. And I've been forgetting to post it on Twitter for like weeks now. I neglect Twitter. You can hear me, I'd hope so. You got ears, don't you? It shows he has a health bar, but it's fine, no one's on the Discord anyway. Don't say that. Your Discord is awesome. It's very fun. Everybody has such a good time. Show the Discord, you know, show the Discord. Tell everybody how much fun you're having. Who are you? They call me Jebediah. Get away from me? Okay. What's going on over here? All they do is talk about honey pop. It's my bread and butter, Neo. What else do you expect them to talk about? It's what I'm known for. It's who I am, Neo. Did I loot this place out yet? Oh man, never mind. She's complaining about her pigs, or about her food, which is pigs. Here's the thing. Okay, need to get into this house. This is the house I've been looking for. He's right, you know. What's this? Oh no. It's that fake and doctored image. Meant to soil my good name. Okay, and this lockpick. Ye gads. Potato. Wire. More wire. I've broken even. I hope you're happy. Googling images for my honey pop slander is now making YouTube suggest me honey pop videos. That's what you get, Neo. That's what you get. Should posting require sacrifice? I salute you, Neo. You're going above and beyond. Oh, there's some good stuff in here. Oh, even more. And you need a key. And just... I can just... Oh, that's gonna... I'm not doing very much damage, am I? Okay. Never mind. You know what? They might be mad at me for that anyway. They might be a wee bit mad at me for busting up their doors. Hopefully they're not. Done what I needed to do. Can I make a gun yet? What am I missing? Either today or tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. I'm decimating this village's food supply. For the funnies. For the joke of it. I assume they're gonna be a little cross with me. But it's okay because it's just a prank. Look at the camera. Where are the holes? I saw fish. Give me a fishing minigame, Darkwood. I beg of you. Let me fish. Let me grill. I got a whole essay done today. I'm very proud of myself. I didn't procrastinate. There's also one class I've been stressing about. The one class I talk about where I have to use Unreal Engine. Because the textbook isn't very good. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. The textbook is doo-doo garbage. And the teacher used to post videos that would like explain to us how to do the chapters. And he hasn't been doing that anymore. So now I'm like struggling and I can't get the work done. I'm trying my best here. But I emailed him like 2 days ago. He hasn't responded. I'm not the only one complaining about this. We have like group discussions we have to do every week. There are other people complaining about this. I need handgun parts. I need to go sell things to Mr. Wolfman. That's 450, I assume. I have shiny stone 130. I'll see what else I can scrounge up. Yes, okay. I have enough time to make it to his house, I think. So I've been struggling a lot with that. Emailed him being like, please help. Because each chapter builds up on the last one. What are you learning Unreal Engine for? So you can get sexually harassed at Blizzard in the future? I don't know, dude. I was really excited about this class. Because it was called like engine design. Like the purpose of the class, I read the class description, is we're supposed to learn how to design an engine, which is kind of important. but instead he's like teaching us how to use Unreal Engine, which seems a lot less important. Exactly. It's just dumb. It's dumb and I hate it. It's frustrating working with Unreal. I emailed him because I couldn't like get the works done for last week because the book is an absolute mess. It makes no sense. It's asking me to like code things and use code that I do not have in the project. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to get this code. You take a food making class and they just give you TV dinners to do. That, dude, that's exactly what's going on right now, right? I'm getting the short end of the stick with this class. You know this quack, non-entity. A third-rate witch doctor. Like a useless clunker. But, I need this handgun frame. I can afford it. Ah, I shouldn't have given him the stone. I shouldn't have given him the stone. I guess if I need to buy ammo. But, man. Let's see. What can I do? My inventory's full, so I can't really go loot places. But, so because I couldn't get the work done last week, I can't get the work done this week. Because it builds up on each other, right? So now it's saying, like, using the project you did last chapter, do this. And it's like, I could do this, but I couldn't do last chapter because last chapter was nonsensical. And I emailed him, being like, I'm not asking you to give me, like, I'm not asking you to just hand me code for me to, like, do this week's project on. If you give me, like, the videos for last chapter, I can just do the work. I'll do the work. I'll do 2 weeks of work in, like, 1 week. And that would have been possible 2 days ago. But he hasn't responded in 2 whole days. Or my femboy stream? Not today. Maybe Friday. Maybe Friday draft. Maybe Friday. Friday or Saturday, though. I was cheated. You and me both. I just have too much stuff. I'm just too successful. How you doing, the draft? How you doing? How you? The end boss of Darkwood? Look at him go. Is this my VOD channel? Okay, that's going in the history of my VOD channel. You can't wait. You're the one who broke our promise. I didn't break the promise. I very clearly said. Don't look at me like that, Draft. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with your judging eyes. Save up all your alcohol for that encounter. Let's see. Hardened. You want me to use 2 pipes? That's crazy. Fucking crazy to me right now. Okay. You got drunk and forgot? I didn't get drunk and forget. Again? What do you mean again? I'm a responsible drinker. Because I don't drink. Honestly, this game is probably Ukrainian. It's Eastern European. I think Carolus said it was like Polish. I doubt Russia has the talent. Dang. He just dissed all of Russia. It's Eastern European though, for sure. One of those countries. It's one of those. I think honestly I just have to stay home now. It is 17. I don't really have time for anything else. Maybe tomorrow I'll go kill their pig. Sometime tonight. I saw you butt chugging vodka. No. What could he possibly mean by this? Silly little draft with his overactive imagination. Yo, I am back. How you doing, huh? How goes it? What I was saying about this professor though, he hasn't emailed me back in 2 days. He doesn't respond to any of our questions on the discussion boards. Going alright. Just woke up from the nap I did for my lunch break. Oh, you're still at work? Did you eat? Take care of yourself. Because you break promise. I didn't break the promise. Go look at the VOD. Go look at the VOD. I very clearly said Friday or Saturday. Friday or Saturday. I'm not a promise breaker. I try very hard. Promises are important. Don't break your promises. For 2 more hours and I will eat once I'm off work. I plan on cooking fish tacos for my sister and myself. Fish tacos. The city I live in, once a year, they have a food truck festival. And then there's this one truck that does ramen tacos. You didn't break our promise, you shat on it. Nuh-uh. I take promises very... There's a door here. There's not a door here. What is this? I can barricade doors? Hold on. This is big. Had a fried grilled cheese. Had a fried fish grilled cheese sandwich. What type of fish? This matters. Oh yeah, but they have ramen tacos in one of the food trucks. And I would love to get them. But there's just so many people. I'm going to be in line for like 3 hours. And then the festival's going to be over. So it's like I waited 3 hours in line for like one food truck. That's how it is with all the food trucks because there's so many people when it happens. What else did you have? Tofu nuggets? You thought fish tacos were a myth? Catfish? Ooh, catfish. My favorite fish is grilled salmon. Grilled salmon is good. I love grilled salmon. You had catfish or you got catfish? I'm pretty sure I've had catfish once. I don't get catfished. Whenever I go on dates, they just turn out to have been dead for like 15 years. But he does the catfishing? No. I'm a responsible and completely stable adult. I don't catfish. I guess I do catfish. I catfished everybody in February. You were all expecting a fish with a funny hat on his head. But it was me. Wayne. Did I put the bear trap down? I did. Let me... I'll barricade this door. Why not? Dum. Bam. 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 Oh, I can't get out. Oh, that's what you meant. Whoops. Okay, that's a pain. What are you saying? You're not a fish? No, but my dad was a fish. Ever since my 5 a.m. alarm chili yesterday, I've been cautious of farts. I always assumed those weird spots were gills. What weird spots? I found a game that you and Raccoon should try. What is it? What weird spots, Neo? You're making me self-conscious. Bread and Fred. I think I know what that is. I think I've heard of that. I woke up a ripped ass in the shower and this. Oh no! Farts in the shower. Especially hot showers. They're deadly. Oh, I see somebody lurking in the shadows. Plotting my downfall. Stop that. Quit it. Did he actually break the door? Nobody's getting there. I should not have barricaded this door. I'm gonna have to spend resources now on rebuilding my door. It's just Detroit residents looking for copper. It's a hard life in Detroit. The first time ever I ripped out was like, that stinks. What does it... What does it usually smell like? He's breaking something else. What are you breaking? Well, actually, what is he breaking? I hear him hitting something. Are they breaking into my generator room? What are they doing? He's not breaking my door anymore. What is he breaking? Don't touch my stuff. Fuck your couch, Wayne. Breaking that ass. You're immune to your own farts. You don't think they're that bad. Others disagree, though. You're gonna need a second opinion on that one. There's a way to like test my grades, and in the program my school uses, I can go and enter in like grades, like test grades for assignments. So I tested what would happen if I got a 0 on every single assignment from now until the semester was over, and I would still pass. With a C. Ooh, the door. Hello? Oh, they left me stuff. I'm sure that's on road trip and I had to pull over. Oh no. Can I want the stuff, but ooh. There's a bear trap. Oh no. Don't look at it. 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 Ah. Oh, I looked at it. Oh, this is no bueno. This is no bueno. I don't think this flashlight has enough battery. Alright. Demon spawn. You stop that, you. Hey. Both of yous. Both of yous. That's bait? What's bait? When cut up their bodies, make fried chicken? That's the plan. Look at you, dingus. Give me your stick. Give me your stuff. There's another baby. Haven't searched. I want all the smoke. Give it to me. But yeah, I stress about my grades. On one hand, I try not to care about my grades. On the other hand, if I get zeros from now to the end of the semester, I'll still pass with a 78, which is not optimal. I try to keep everything at a B or above. I mean, would you blow your teachers back out for an A? Not all of my teachers that I have right now are like 40, 50-year-old plus dudes. One of the dudes who teaches the classes for video games has openly admitted he doesn't play video games. I feel like that's a little backwards. I didn't ask that. The answer is no. Not that I don't think I would need to. For one, I don't, as long as I'm passing. As long as I'm passing, I don't really stress over it. So I wouldn't go the extra step for an A. If that's the extra step I needed to do. Doesn't play video games, must be an XEA employer. They don't play games either. If I was failing everything. Oh, maybe he used 3D rendering or something else. The sunk cost fallacy is getting to me. I've paid for like 2 semesters already. Can I really afford to fail everything? The sunk cost fallacy is about to make me do something wild. I'm thinking about it. You got me thinking about it now. Got me considering the impossible. I need this handgun frame. I'm clapping old man cheeks for a 4.0. It's not even for the GPA. It's that I've already dropped tuition on like 2 semesters. I have to pay for my own tuition. You already did something wild, wasting money on a job in a cancer industry? You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Neo. Yippee. Oh. Oh, no longer. Oh, okay. I see. I see. So, how does the reloading work with this? Have bread. Eat this bread. I suppose the answer would be yes. Final answer, yes. I've dropped too much money. I've dropped too much money. I need this. I need my fancy piece of paper so I can get a job. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. The sunk cost fallacy has me trapped. I already knew it was a jet. Yes. Have you considered picking it back up? Wait, picking what back up? What am I picking back up? I just wanted to hear you say it. You're an evil man, Draft. I dropped money. I dropped money? You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Don't toy with me, Neo. Don't toy with me. Too stupid. You got me confused. You're also about to drop dick in a minute on some 40-year-old man's booty bunker. How do you come up with this stuff? Such a silly guy, Draft. You're such a silly guy. I don't know how you do it. Bam. You broke our promise and I'm silly. Wanna bury my face in Karen's booty bun? That's my wife you're talking about, Quaz. That's my wife you're talking about. I'll take it as a compliment though, thank you. How goes it, Quaz? Wait, I'm mad at RE4, why? Why are you mad at RE4? What has it done to you? Has it wronged you in some way? Two things. Let me keep this gun on me. Let me keep this mag on me. One, they removed the laser weapon. No more gag weapons. What a shame. What else? What else? Two, they nerfed the hand cannon to oblivion and no longer one-shots the boss type enemies. Hand cannon like the Magnum or like a separate weapon hand cannon? I'm not familiar with RE4. I never got to play it. Okay. Like the Magnum, yeah. Oh. Man. Okay, what do I need to do here? What was it I needed to do? I needed the, I need the key. How do I get the key? Too busy playing real games to play RE4. Ooh. This and RE4. How did I get the key again? The chicken lady has the key. I guess I could go brutalizer for it. I can't believe out of all games they could have remade, they went with RE4. This game was on every console known to man. And it just got a VR port. Like Ape Escape. Bro, Ape Escape goes so hard. Ape Escape 3? Best game of all time. Wouldn't have minded RE1 remake. It's already been remade. I don't think they'll do another one. Although I wish they did. No, that's where I need to be. Best game IMO is Majora's Mask. I didn't get to play Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. Even though I had a 3DS. Most of my time on the 3DS was spent on like Pokemon. I used to battle competitively. Majora's Mask is a terrible ROM hack. Ocarina of Time's overrated. Weaver. Turn on the power. Never played Zelda, I was busy playing real games. The one Zelda I did play was whatchamacallit? Resident Remake. Like Banjo-Kazooie. I never got to play Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't have an N64. Draft key, too busy playing real games like Click and Come. If I position the lever in the middle, does that help the people? Do I only get one shot at this? Like I can't just like press it in the middle, reap the rewards, and then push the lever down? Twilight Princess? No, though the one Zelda game I finished was Link's Awakening, the original one. Very special place in my heart. Good. Cowabunga it is. Kill the pig. Up until, it's not like I hadn't played a real video game up to that point, but I had a Game Boy, and the only game I had, I think, was like Frogger. It was like Frogger's Adventure. I killed Joe Rogan. Poor Joe Rogan. Let's go see my handiwork. Let's go see what remains of Joe Rogan. I don't think you've ever played a real game. How? Am I confused? What's going on? Joe Rogan's a hockey man. that is coped by people with agendas. Oh man. Wait, if you're confused, don't worry, we still accept you. Thank you. I'm not confused in that way. I know it. I know it for sure. Apparently something happened in the newest My Hero chapter. I'll continue to insist. I still read My Hero, but I only read it because it's like absolute garbage. And it's funny watching it go on and people defend it. All Might's car got turned into an iron suit. He's Iron Man now. What's the place? Dead villager. This is not the place. Forgot you were gonna stream. I stream every day. I killed your pig. How's it going, Careless? You killed the pig. The pig is dead. The work is done. Do you like My Hero? Whoops, my bad. Listen. Just because you like My Hero and I don't like My Hero doesn't mean we can't be friends. Oh, the pig's mad I killed their mom. I hate SAO. I hate SAO too. Listen, Wayne. I just woke up. Good morning. It's like The Room, but anime. If SAO is art, then it's deviant art. Are we cool? We're cool. I think we're cool. The pigs do not mind me. Kirito one-taps Deku. Sure, buddy? Oh no, they're arguing power scaling now. No one talks about Haseo from .hack. I don't know what that is. What did you get? Wow. What do I get out of this? Mushrooms. Fear and hunger and Wayne streams are the only thing keeping me sane these days. I hope you're doing alright, Careless. I hope you're doing alright. I'm glad I can be of some use. Time for my piggies to go to bed. The great big mother piggy has said, I will count them first to see if all my piggies came back to me. One little piggy, two little piggies, three little piggies. Oh, it's half of a code. 30. Can you turn this over? Flip it over. 1, 2, 3. You reached the village. I did. Did you get the key? No. Wait, how is... I thought, did the woman tell me how to get the key? Oh, she wanted something from her sister, I think? I don't quite remember. You guys cool? We're all cool? Thought you were somewhere else. I just fried a pig. Deku's low. Oh no, they're talking power scaling. Deku's low building level. Kirito's Planet Buster, but is he a hockey man? Did you kill Mama Pig? Mama Pig is dead. I thought you were someone else. That's okay, Raccoon. I'm easily mistakable for other people. F Pig Mom. Who can't use hockey? Who can't use hockey? Wayne can't. No, I can use hockey. I'm a hockey man. I'm a hockey man. I'm the hockey man. It's me. Sure you can, Wayne. What do you mean? Do you even read One Piece? Wait, no. Let me not encourage this. Let me not encourage power scaling in my chat. We're about to get toxic in here with the power scaling. Shanks is stronger than Mihawk, though. Ah. I can use hockey, especially in the restroom. You have as much hockey as Jaboon? Who's Jaboon? There's no such thing as a fucking hockey specialist. That's a cope by people with agendas. Bro. I'm a hockey specialist. The whale. That's Laboon. That's Laboon. With an L. To bone these balls clean. That don't even make sense. Sure, buddy. Go. I'm getting gaslighted right now. I'm getting gaslighted right now. I'm not gonna submit to this. I'm better than that. Why would Zoro's end goal be weaker than Luffy's end goal? Exactly. Exactly. Luffy's end goal was not Shanks. Luffy's end goal is the Pirate King. Shanks is but a step. So. Oh, is this a big dog? Might be. He's not getting staggered. Yay. What's your objective at the moment? I just killed Pig Mom. I'm gonna go see how that affects the village. Ah. Gaslighting isn't real when you're acting crazy. It's already starting. They're gonna be depressed for sure. You thought Shanks was dead? You thought he died episode 1? I don't think Shanks shows up in the anime till like episode 3 or 4. You think a hockey man can be killed that easily? Wait, did I get a... He saved Luffy Marineford. You left the gen... Oh no. I left the generator on. Wait, did I get a level up? Didn't he get eaten saving runners useful? No, his left arm got eaten. His dominant arm. I left the generator on. How bad is it? What's the damage? I lost 1 whole day of fuel. He lost his dominant arm. That's your proof? What's your proof that he's not a hockey man? Since we're talking about One Piece, what's up? Crocomom. Yay or nay? Mihawk would never get bodied by a sea monster like that. Crocomom. It's funny. It's funny, I'll give it that much. It's funny. Shanks lost his whole arm. He bet it on the new generation. No comeback. I was answering another question. Mihawk would never get bodied by a sea monster like that. I don't know about that. He's not even gonna get bodied by the captain. He's gonna get bodied by the number 2. Oh, I need the chain. You're never gonna see Shanks get bodied by like a number 2. In fact, he bodied number 1 and number 2. In the latest chapter of One Piece, Shanks is one-tap kid. And he did it using a sword technique. Okay. I killed the pig. Are you happy? Are you pleased with me? So when Zoro had a dragon fruit, what would be the best one in your opinion? I don't think Zoro should get a dragon fruit. Maybe if one of his swords got a dragon fruit. Not a dragon fruit, a devil fruit. Dragon fruit. A devil fruit. I've got dragon fruits on my mind. A devil fruit. His sword should get the dragon fruit. A dragon fruit. How's everybody doing? Do they know I killed the pig yet? Has word reached? You saw that video too, huh? What video? I just remember, what's his name? The dude who, like, captured Robin with CP9. He said, Vegapunk. I think it was Vegapunk. Vegapunk put, like, the elephant fruit into his sword. And I thought that was cool. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. I don't watch a whole lot of One Piece videos. Because I don't watch a lot of anime videos in general. Anime fans tend to not be my crowd. Vegapunk was a red herring. What does that mean? Draft, you said look at this bonehead. Vegapunk was a red herring. I think Draft told me he doesn't actually watch One Piece. This man Draft is gaslighting me, using nothing but buzzwords he's heard from other people. Poor Hanushka lost her mind. I've seen up to one chopper joints. That's right, that's what you said. Yes. I smell weeb. I'm not a weeb. Anime is good. But I'm not a weeb. I'm not the type of person who's like, I'm gonna go learn Japanese and live in Japan. I never want to live in Japan. Not because it's not a good place to live, but just because of how they treat foreigners. What's Jimbei? He's a fish man. He's a fish man. I think he's a whale shark. He's a whale shark fish man. Okay, well tomorrow if they find out the pig died, and then the whole village is mad at me, that gives me an excuse to kill the chicken lady and get her key. Arlong did nothing wrong. Yeah, whale shark. Okay, there you go. Arlong did nothing wrong, he says. Where are the holes? Where did I leave them? Here they are. I have to go refuel the generator because I left it on. They treat foreigners bad because they refuse to learn language and customs. Even then, just watching videos of like, they destroyed my wardrobe. That's what they were busting up last night. Even then, it's just like hearing people who live in like Water 7 is mid. Which one was Water 7? Water 7's mid. Depends on... You didn't even get to Water 7. You got to Chopper. Annie's lobbies is goated. It is. It's Gaijin Weeb Wayne again? No, I'm not a Weeb. Nah, just watching videos about like foreigners talking about their experience there. I hear a lot of them talk about like you'll never actually be like treated like it's like if you don't look Japanese, like they just treat you. Oh, that's not the thing I'm supposed to be feeling. I'm going crazy. Sabo is better than Ace. In terms of power, yeah. In terms of like who I like more, I kind of like Ace more. I'll leave it like that. Get my armor back. I think I need to barricade some things. Who do you think should join the crew? I would love for Vivi to come back. I'm a Vivi simp, I admit it. I think Yamato's gonna join. Vivi would be great. I think Yamato's gonna join. It's gonna be kind of like Jinbei, where Jinbei was like, I can't, where he like refused, and then he like came back in a later arc and joined. I think it's gonna be like that. Kaido would one tap Shanks. Bon Clay, oh dude, Bon Clay. Bon Clay over Vivi for sure. Bon Clay's number one. My boy Bon Clay. I cried. Yamato has 0 place in the crew. Kaido would one tap Shanks. What would she even do? I mean, like, Jinbei really didn't need to be on the crew. Jinbei's the shipwright? No, he's not the shipwright. He's the helmsman. You're telling me Frankie can't steer the ship he made? Chat having an important debate. Zoro one-taps her. No, dude. You're smoking balls right now. Oh no, you've got me into it now. You got me into it now. You baited me into this. You baited me into seriously talking about One Piece. What about Carrot? Carrot's fun. I'd like to see Carrot. I wouldn't be mad if Carrot joined. The best anime ever. What is this? Oh, it's the SpongeBob anime, dude. I was keeping up with this when it was first coming out. We discovered Draft is a furry. Carrot has more. What's Carrot gonna do? Tell me what Carrot's gonna do. Lookout. Ha, you're not supposed to agree with him. Cook. Still prefer the manga. The SpongeBob manga. Same. My watch just told me 2 hours to bedtime. What do you mean? 2 hours to bedtime. My watch is trying to tell me what to do. The robots are taking over. Sanji's a celestial dragon. Draft is Draft is going crazy right now. You almost got me to talk about power scaling with Yamato. I'm not gonna fall for the bait. I'm not gonna talk about power scaling. That's just asking for trouble. There are many things I'm willing to do, but not talk about power scaling. Just waiting for nighttime. King Mew Joy Boy? What are you saying right now? You know the debate with what's gonna happen at the end of Egghead Island, right? What debate? What do you mean? Please be more specific. I'm fully caught up on the manga. And I've asked about One Piece on stream before. It seems most people are not interested in it. The One Piece is just a big party. My man's Draft is having like a seizure in chat. He has unintelligible speech right now. I can't understand what he's saying. He's speaking nonsense to me. Specifically, he's talking about the master debate. I'm not, but Oda says that what's about to happen is... Oh, yeah. It's gonna be like a world-changing event, and that person are gonna fight. You know I'm right. Oh, Draft. Oh, Draft. My dear, beloved friend, Draft. Oh, Draft. You're such a goofy character. You're such a wacky character, Draft. But yes, I have heard about that. Thinking either Luffy's gonna be caught to be one of the main people or one of the Straw Hats die. People are thinking, oh yeah. I don't think Usopp's gonna die before Elbaf. Usopp has been hyped for Elbaf. Like, for how long? Since Little Garden. There's no way Usopp dies before Elbaf. Me personally, when he first said that, I think the chapter released that Garp said he was gonna go to Full Lead. Sabo is missing. Yep, Sabo is missing. Me personally, I was part of the people who thought Garp was gonna die when he went to Full Lead. That's looking less and less likely though. My man's Garp. Crocodile is Luffy's mother. We already talked about that. Morrowind mod looking lit. Oh no, he sent me another Balenciaga video. Croco Mom. It looks like the Morrowind remaster, the Morrowind remake. I thought Garp was gonna die when he went to full lead. My man's Garp is doing a good showing of power right now. The Whitebeard Pirates were never gonna win Marineford. There you go, Wayne. What's that? Balenciaga DLC. Ooh. Theories? Ooh, hold on. Let me just keep that tabbed. Let me just keep that tabbed. Let me just keep that tabbed. Okay, no more interruptions. Oh, Jesus. Who is Emu? Isn't that what we all want to know? Up. Oh. A sturdy fella, aren't you? Give me your stick. Give me your alcohol. I'm a little disappointed that the Straw Hats never like found a dragon fruit. Not a dragon fruit, a devil fruit. I keep saying dragon fruit. A devil fruit. I felt like Nami was eventually gonna get it, like a devil fruit. But she never did. Emu was Luffy's mom. Do you think Garp is a part of Sword? I thought he was a part of Sword, like that was confirmed. I mean, he probably is. Because after Marineford, he retired to just train new recruits. And they said that all Sword members are retired Marines. Shanks is a part of Sword? Is Shanks a part of Sword? I don't think Shanks is a part of Sword. It's a theory going around. I more so subscribe to Shanks being a celestial dragon. Shanks is a Namekian. He's gotta be a celestial dragon. England exists in One Piece? Does it? He dodged. Hold on, that threw me off. He dodged. His door's open. Whoa. Kill yourself. Why are my lamps doing that? Oh, wait, hold on. I've never seen this before. What's going on? Oh. I honor the 6th house of Balenciaga. He gotta be Celestial Dragon, otherwise he wouldn't have met with the Gorosei 5. I'm the big Gucci soldier from the 7th dimension. Wayne's about to die now. Why are we talking about One Piece? Earthquake, what do you mean? Earthquake this early? It's like day 14 or 15? They can leave without electricity. Okay. I thought something was coming. He's beating on my... This door? Why are we talking about One Piece? Whoa. You gaslighted me to talk about One Piece. No way. Not again. Not the dogs again. Bleach theories? I've never actually read Bleach. Bleach has never really interested me. He broke my door. Don't know anything about One Piece. Okay, I think I missed some chat. Let me see. England exists in One Piece? Yeah. Why does everything in One Piece have a dumbass name? What do you mean? What do you mean? Who names their organization Swords? What's wrong with the name Swords? I thought it was a cool name. Hi. My friend. My friend. It's an acronym, I think. 2400. What is an Egghead Island? Because he's an egghead. You know? A nerd. I lost my armor. Man. Right quick, going back to One Piece, do you think that Zoro will ever get a Supreme Grade Blade? I think he will, yeah. That's stupid. It's funny. I think he will. Or I would like him to, at least. How many of those are there? Like 5, they said? Was it 5? What's a Supreme Grade Blade? The swords in One Piece are like ranked by grades. I don't remember all the names, but Supreme Grade is the best type of sword. I just have too much stuff. I'm gonna sell some bottles. That's just what's gonna happen. I'll keep 10. I don't need antidotes. I got a Supreme Grade Blade for chat. Unzips. Sounds like a name a child comedy came up with. I like them. I think they're neat. Agree to disagree. Let's see. What else do I not need? What do I have this tire for? What's a laugh tail? He named it Laugh Tail because it was a funny story. And then through word of mouth, the name got distorted, so they started calling it Raftel. I hate this. Poor Draft. He can't comprehend the greatness. The sheer genius. Okay, I gotta take some wood and repair my door. My poor front door got busted up. Dum-da-dum. Windows are still barricaded, yes. Logia. What about Logia? Paramecia. Are you looking up the third one? What's the holdup? I don't need these stones. I don't need these stones. I do need these stones. You know what? There was an upgrade for the shovel that needed stones, wasn't there? Aha. Back in my day, there's a third one, Zoan. Who comes up with these goofy names? Back in my day, it was just a devil fruit. You can still just call them all devil fruits. It's just to, like, identify them easier, you know? Ah, I didn't mean to repair it. Okay, well. $4.50 for a shovel blade. My dear friend. You're tripping and digging balls. I think I'm gonna pay $4.50 for a shovel blade. Okay, craft one more bandage. And we should be on our merry way. Mm. Okay. Let's see how the villagers are doing. Are they hopping mad? A mythical Zoan. There's mythical Zoans, there's ancient Zoans. I don't know if they're called... I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry, Wayne, my whole... hasn't really come out. Can you answer my question? Which one? Oh, about Zoro and the sword? Yeah, I think he's gonna get a Supreme Great Sword. Whoa. I would like him to. I think it'd be cool. Oh, the human fruit? Yeah. Zoan fruits have like models. Human fruit, like Buddha model. What was it? Like bovine model, like buffalo, something like that. Dragon fruit. It's like the T-Rex model. The Buddha, yeah, the Buddha. You don't know about the Buddha fruit? It turns him into Buddha. Oh, I need the chain. Hold on. What if Chopper doesn't actually have the normal human fruit? Peepo pee pee fruit. The pee pee poo poo fruit. Wasn't human fruit my nickname? No. I had cool nicknames. Whoa. Is this a threat? I thought they killed the traitor. I was so scared. Bro, you eat a fruit and become Buddha? That's dumb. I don't know if I can argue with that one. Oh, my generator. My generator. My generator. Villager's not happy. How did they know? How did they know? Who's got the swim fruit? Nobody that we... No. There was a swim fruit, wasn't it? It was, It was Senor. I don't know if it was called the swim fruit. I forgot what it was called. But Senor had a fruit. Skyrim belongs to Balenciaga. They seem upset, but they're not upset with me. We all appear to be friends. We're all friends here. Was this a wise idea? Don't give me flares, that scares me. Bring light source. I have 2 torches. Sasuke taps Luffy. You got the gun? I do have the... Why are you asking me if I have the gun? Hold on. No, let me pull out the real gun. You're scaring me here. You're making me nervous. I have the single shot. You're scaring me here, Careless. I hear mushrooms. My addiction must be placated. I never watched Naruto either. I was a Dragon Ball kid. I feel like there's gonna be something a little spooky scary over here. Secured kill. A secured kill on what? Just like everything? Or on whatever's down here. See some wood over here. Before advancing. Okay. We're almost ready. Need to find a nice key. It looks like I might end up brutalizing the old lady for it. Oh. Oh. Throw it. Throw it. I didn't mean to throw both. Oh, he ran away. Lucky man, be careful because you're not alone. I found that out the hard way. Oh man, I threw both my flares. You weren't messing much with Naruto? I've heard mixed things. Whoa. Whoa there, buddy. Kill yourself. I can't see him in the light of the thing. He's doing hit and run tactics. Don't mind if I do. Okay, here he comes again. Okay, am I going in the wrong? I'm going in the wrong hole. Here he is, here he is, here he is. Ah, he got me. Ah. Oh, the flares ran out. That's no good, that's no good. Local Gopnik raids wildlife to steal hallucinogenic mushrooms. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to go fight him in the dark. I'm gonna pre-bandage. I'm gonna go be brave. I'm gonna go be brave. I'm a brave little soldier. I hear the mushrooms, you can't keep them from me. Hear them again. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Ah, I missed. I got the timing right, but I missed. Okay, might just have to last him with the torch. Where are you? Show yourself, fiend. Ah! A small chomper? Oh. Good thing this one's weaker. I know, I just found that out. Is this where the path split up in the first place? Completely lost my sense of direction. Okay, yeah. Lol, it was a kid. I hate orphans. I hate orphans. How you doing, Naze? Nice. Forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong. You monster. I'm the second worst thing that ever happened to that orphan. Whoa. You hit a stutter. Explore this area, there's something important at the end. That's what I'm doing. But you're not heroin. I'm not heroin. What did that mean, Neil? Whoops. Ah, I clicked out of the game. I've got a sense of safety now. Surely they won't put 2 of those enemies in this cave. Surely not. Chasing that thing made me lose all sense of direction. I have no idea where I'm at now. Whoa. I hear the mushrooms. They call to me. Where are you, my sweets? No, it's taking some time to harvest these. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a bigger mushroom. Oh, whoa. I just noticed the perspective on that. Okay, what's going on here? What's all this funny business? Where's the door? Oh, I see it. Chicken egg. Ooh. Okay. That's what the lady wants, I assume. That's what she wants for her, the key. They'll be like, oh my goodness. Thank you. Have my key. I'll be like, all in a day's work, ma'am. Key well, key covered in chicken feces. Is that the key? Well, there's the key. Lovely. Now, who gets the key? Let me go talk to Wolf. And see what he gives me for killing the pig. I did as you asked, Wolf. I did as you asked because we're friends. You can use it and still get... Oh, oh. So I can see what's up with the pretty lady. Oh, am I in the village? Time's not passing. Oh, they did say the key was in somebody's house. Okay. I see, I understand. I'm smart. I understand what's going on. I'm not confused. How does Chicken Lady feel about me killing the pigs? I am smart. Oh no. It's too early for you to get into the chat culture. Look at all these chickens. Never mind. Away with you and your chickens. Oh, here's the toolbox I needed. Here's the tape I needed. There are all the things I needed. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back for all this stuff. Chicken. Egg. Is that an Almer reference? Is this an Almer reference? I hear mushrooms. I smell them. I have bread chickens. I'm feeding the chickens. I'm a good guy. I gave them bread. Let's go see what's up with the pretty lady. If she's bad, I'm not gonna give it to a violin boy. So I want him to live. She's pretty. I hope so. Ooh, military flashlight. Listen, lady, I'm packing heat. Don't even think about it. Oh, I don't actually get to see the pretty lady. Pretty scary. She's making odd noises, isn't she? Chicken lady, I violated your privacy. I touched your chickens, and I unlocked the door. What's your opinion? He's unfazed by my antics. You have to remove the claw. Oh, I don't have space in my inventory. Let me go squirrel my things away, and I'll be back. Oh, the lady who wanted me to kill the pig is gone. Let me go squirrel my things away. And then I'll remove the cloth. Let me also talk to Wolf. Because if I killed this pig and decimated an entire population's food supply, and he's like, it's just a prank, bro, and he doesn't give me anything good, I'm gonna be a wee bit upset with Wolf. Just the tiniest bit upset. Whoa, look at how much stuff I have. Wowzers. I'm just drowning in it. All my stuff is okay, I don't need to barricade anything. Let's see. In case she tries anything funny, let me pull out my good weapon. Nah, never mind. I just pull out 2 sticks. I have to use up these sticks. I have too many of them. Give it to Violin Boy because of reasons. If Wolf... Both decisions have advantages and disadvantages. Don't you forget about me. One is better than the other, though. Yeah. A decision will have to be made. We'll see. Okay, let's go see what's up. The pretty lady is pretty scary. If I have to kill the pretty lady, then I'm probably not going to give the key to Violin Boy. He's going to be a bit cross with me about killing the pretty lady. I don't think he'd want the pretty lady if she's like dead. I'll just be wasting his time, I'll be wasting my time. Sorry to crawl through your window, lady. It's just more convenient for me that way. I'm sorry. I know, I knew that was rude, but I still did it. That is my bad. It's my bee. Definitely my mistake. Shotgun shell, shotgun shell. Ah, my inventory's full again. Oh, wow. Someone must be ultra skilled in bed. Wolf wants her too? Is that why he wants the key? She looks like a burrito. Yeah, you can have this rag. Not as good as the fabric, but you know. I kind of need the fabric. I'm sorry, lady. Wait, is that why Wolf only has the most noble intent? Wait, does Wolf actually also want the pretty lady? I thought it was just Violin Boy. Wolf wants it too. Oh no. Oh no, my man's Wolf is down bad. Maybe I'll have to do an intervention and give it to Violin Boy. Violin boy, I get it. He's not all there. But Wolf, though? I trusted Wolf. Both want her. For different reasons. Is Wolf gonna eat her? He's like, this meat will surely feed my pack for many a millennia. And I'll just like walk into the room and she's gutted. Hey you. Hey me. The village leader wants to have a word with you. He's waiting inside. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Thank you though. It's possible. He's gonna eat her. Oh lord, he's gonna eat her. He has a present. Why is it that I don't believe that for 1 minute? They put why have you forsaken us? What have we done have wronged you? She's talking to me or she's talking to God? Without her we will starve. Why do I think that if I walk into that house I'm gonna get jumped? He's gonna introduce you to Antec, I'm gonna get jumped. Oh lord. They're gonna jump me. And the boy also wants her to lascive things. I don't know what that word means. Wolf. I killed the pig wolf. What have I done it for? Good. What are your intentions with my daughter, violin boy? Moosin. Stealth. 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 He knows. He knows. He knows. Can't touch me. Can't touch me. I'm in wolf's camp. Can't touch me. Time out. I did it. I did what had to be done. Oh no. Whoops. 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 Oh, whoops. Wolf is gone. No, I still need to talk to you. I killed the pig. I can't. Man. He would have given you something. I don't know what. But something. Man. I messed up a little bit. Yeah, I was supposed to gossip. His Balenciaga jacket. I wanted that. Can you find it? Yeah, I'm gonna try. Hopefully I can. Or else I just killed this pig for nothing and I'm about to get jumped. Excuse me. Yes, please. I have to drop some of my items. What did I drop? I dropped the shiny stone. Wolfman's the term Gopnik is banned. And they gave that thing. Kill him to get other things. I don't want to kill him. He's my friend. We're buddies. Buddies till the end. I'm banning the term hockey specialist. He's literally your best friend now? We're best friends. We're bestest friends. I distinctly remember you trying to kill Wolfman previously and dying. No. No. I think I would remember that, huh? I think I would remember that. If I ever try to kill my best friend, I think I would remember that. The merchant's your best friend, that too. You don't remember anyone remember the term white man was what the term white man was banned for on Twitch? You would have taken revenge if you didn't give them a key and you would have had to fight him to the death. Let me go check on the chicken lady before I get jumped. Maybe I'll like pre-bandage before I go in there. I'm ready for a fight though. I'm ready for a tussle. A brawl is surely brewing. This is why you never trust a furry. Ma'am. Ma'am, I might have made a mistake, ma'am. One day Janet goes missing, the next me sister disappears. Ma'am. I'm loath to tell you this might have been my fault, slightly. This might have slightly been my fault. I might be partially to blame for what has happened here today. Partially. This might be a bit of my fault. Apparently the mutant dogs are part of his pack. The mutant dogs. Who's your ultimate anime waifu? I don't think I watch enough anime for me to like decide that. At least Violin Boy will live for the time being. So he was gonna die. Was the chicken lady gonna beat him over the head? Of all the ones you know, it was always Karen. Karen's not anime enough. Does Karen count? No, Karen does not count. Sadly. Yes. Let me think of the animes I watched. Wayne's Honey Pop Waifu. Don't say Nami. I wasn't gonna say Nami. Nami is B tier. If I was gonna pick somebody from One Piece, it wasn't gonna be Nami. Robin's better than Nami? I agree. Where's Mr. Village Leader? Is he... Oh, am I gonna have to go down into the basement? You like Nami when her boobs are smaller. It was just always a little irritating for me. Okay, let's see. I would have liked to have armor when I was down here. Probably should have gone and done that. Didn't even know One Piece was anime when I watched it for the first time. The Boondocks was anime. I did it too soon. Come here for a sec. He's the one who killed Arcel. And Leash and Tech. This is Antec. This little thing. Okay, come on, Shovel. Come on, Shovel. Come on, Shovel. Whoa. You really want to do this? It's ambush. It ambushed. Thank you for the warning, Devil. I couldn't have done it without you. Can't fully remember my first anime, but it was one of the following: Sailor Moon, Hamtaro, Pokemon, or Dragon Ball Z. Or Dragon Ball, not even Dragon Ball Z. Village people 0, Wayne 2. Thanks. No, thank you. Okay, I over prepped for this. I thought I was gonna get like surrounded on all sides. You know what you deserve for that? What do I deserve for that? Probably Dragon Ball Z or Tokyo Mew Mew in my case. Thank you. Thank you for the water. My first one was like Shaman King or Dragon Ball Z. No, just Pokemon. I watched Pokemon when I still lived in Mexico. I remember. Shaman King was good. I loved Shaman King. I've never read the sequel though. Even the Netflix remake was pretty good. I didn't even get around to that either. Is everybody in the village gonna aggro me now? They're all a bit mad, a bit upset about my actions. Oh, they locked the door behind me. You live in Mexico and you didn't know about white corn? I didn't live in Mexico for very long. Wait, you're still on that, Neo? You remember that? They're doing the sequel on Netflix? Oh, nice. Wait, would you be able to say that you're a Mexican? Not a Mexican? I'm Mexican. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. I don't know, he's partly to blame. He is partially guilty for what has happened here. Where's the sombrero? You want me to get my sombrero? Tequila. I don't think I've ever had tequila, have I? I've had Smirnoff, I've had Fireball. Had beer. What was that one thing I got that one time I went to a restaurant? I don't drink a lot. Wayne, tell me, how do you feel about Chipotle? Better or worse than Feebirds? I don't know what Feebirds is. Wayne does look Hispanic. I do, thank you. I don't get that very often. Freebirds. Yeah, I don't know what Freebirds is. He's white? I'm not white. You speak Spanish? I do. I do speak Spanish, yes. What goes on here in the gardens? KRS? Buenos días. Who are you? I'm Castizo. I don't know what that means. I'm Mexican. I ordered mild hot sauce. No. Don't insult me like that, Nia. Muy bien. Do I speak Spanish or Spanglish? No, I can speak Spanish. I am fully capable of speaking Spanish. When I'm speaking with my brothers, sometimes I mix two languages. Sing out of hay or something. I can't roll my R's, that's the thing. I can't roll my R's. Son las 2 de la mañana. Can't I know yours? You can, I know you can. You and Duck rub it in my face every single day of my life. I can never get away from it, from my failures. I can't roll my R's. How tragic. Not the only thing I'm gonna rub in your face. Whoa. I didn't know you thought about me like that, huh? I'm flattered. This wasn't worth it. I'm Colombian, so I can judge your Spanish harshly. I speak it to like a decent level. I understand it better than I speak it. How am I careless? Out of 10, give me a rating. Be honest. I'm also gonna rub in your face that I'm gonna make you drunk as hell. 13.3 points. I'm Asian, so I can judge your Asian harshly. Bad word. Thank you, raccoon. Bad word. You have enough mayonnaise for Cinco de Mayo. That's a good one. I actually like that joke. Mod got me. Yes. 7 out of 10 because it sounds very American. Yup. Wayne, what's up? What is the worst joke you know? The worst joke I know. Probably some corny knock knock joke. Knock knock. I'm gonna go have to break the news to Violin Boy. I accidentally gave the key away. But you don't look Asian to me. Okay, let me just put chopsticks in here. Add glasses, adds extra squint, consumes bag of rice. For those who don't know, Mexicans love mayonnaise. When a freighter carrying it sunk, they were so sad and they made Cinco de Mayo. That's real Mexican lore right there. Wanna know some Asian lore? Sure. Sorry, let me just hates British people who drinks alcohol. There you go. Now you're really going after your roots now. Don't forget about harvesting potatoes. The wall of trees is uncuttable. I've known that. If it wasn't, I would have escaped already. These silly people. They don't know about just climbing the trees and going over the forest. Silly little people. You just grow closer to each other. Like some kind of curse. Chill yourself. You don't want this. You don't want to do this. Trust me. I'm gonna count to 3. If you're still behind me when I count to 3, it's over for you. 1, 2, 3. That was a good little test run. I fell asleep playing. How was your sleep? Did you sleep well, Draft? I hope you slept well. Are the villagers considered burning the trees? Dance for you? Dance for you? I bob my head side to side. I need wire and some things. Pliers. Wayne, say salami. Salami. Humidity probably makes that impossible. Probably should have tested out the single shot pistol, honestly. Wayne, give me your knowledge. How do I make the best fish tacos? I've never had fish tacos. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought it was a fake thing they talked about on TV. I didn't know people actually made those. Fabric. Inventory upgrade. Perfect. I think tacos are just ground beef. Not just ground beef. There's a lot of different things you can put in tacos. I've just never heard of people putting fish in tacos. You need fugu to make the best fish tacos. There you have it. You can have grilled fish tacos or even fried fish tacos. I don't like fried fish. Well, some fried fish is good. There's some fried fish that's not very good. Let's see. Plan is to go mix Southern and Hispanic food. I'm gonna make fish tacos and hush puppies. Good luck with that. I want to go to Denny's. I've got the urge. Denny's sounds nice right now. That takes stamina to kick. It does. Sounds good unironically. Hush puppies are good. If I ever visit, we can go to Little Caesars. Let's go. Cookout hush puppies are based. Quaz knows what's up. Quaz knows what's up. I've been craving cookout too. With my car being broke. It's just a pain to go out. I had to pay like $7 delivery fee for my Little Caesars. Pain and torment. I think I should be good. And then I was told to craft the single shot shotgun. Use your Twitch money. $7 to deliver $5 worth of pizza. Does your Little Caesars have the $5 lunch deal? I don't know, I'd have to check. But no, I ordered pizza for my family. I subjected them to the Little Caesars too. Oh, I need a pipe. I think there was a pipe in the village, no? I feel like I left the pipe somewhere. You get like 4 slices of deep dish pizza and a drink for $5. Whoa. This is an apology for not remembering to buy mayo. Oh, I need gas. What is that found? So much to do, so little time. What do I gotta do tomorrow? I have to start working on this programming project. It's my final project. I hope it's not too hard. It doesn't sound too hard, but you know how these things go. Let's see. I really need to change my oil. I really need to change my oil. I've been putting it off for like 4 months. I'm gonna go... I just don't remember where it would be. I'll just wait for tomorrow and buy the pipe from the trader. Yeah. Yeah. Did I pick up the lamp? The military grade lamp? I'll go do that right now, actually. One last thing before nightfall. Did you ever have a class that you hated in school? Yeah. I don't know if it was the classes so much as it was the teachers. Oh bother, who could have done that? I'm a menace to this village. As it should be. Why do you ask, huh? Hated pre-cal. My teacher wouldn't teach us. They would just put up the equations on the board and be like memorize them, then nothing else. That's most math. I tell you. I taught myself like all of middle school math. Because our teachers just wouldn't teach. Your math teachers were good before. I had a good math teacher in high school. All of middle school, I tell you though. I had to teach myself math. And the most you could ever get was a C. Or the smallest you could ever get. That was your final year of high school, so you didn't care. Yep. Not only that, I had an awesome year because I was a teacher's aide. In high school, how does that work? Hmm. Time for you to get ready for real. In like 2 days or so, I think I'm gonna head out to the old woods. You had a class where you could volunteer to help teachers. Don't most high schools have this? In the old woods, it's especially easy to die. Oh no. It's like a senior thing. I was put into like a special program for my junior and senior year. So I wasn't allowed to take any electives outside of that special program. There were a lot of electives I would have liked to take. You've been playing decently so far, but making a mistake may kill you. See, that sucks because I make a lot of those. Not special like special, you know. You're very strong. Worst part about it is I was an assistant for my sister's principal, and she got in trouble a lot. I'd come in and they would be like, "Go get your sister." uh, there was this one really mean math teacher. She was like really mean. I'm talking, she like verbally assaulted students. Special classes, what? Uh, it's an academically gifted sort of thing that my school had. I'd put her out of class and I'd be like, "Bro, what did you do this time?" But they advertised this to us. They were like, "These are very prestigious classes. They'll be taught by the world's best teachers. You'll have like a global curriculum. This will look good on your like resume. This will be good for college classes. It'll give you college credits." And then it was just very bad. It was very bad, and we all hated it. We felt like we got scammed. We organized the protest where we just didn't do homework for a whole week. We even got the nerds to do it, and the teachers were like super mad at us. Nice. But I couldn't take like normal electives, which sucked. I wanted to take art classes and programming classes. Studied in a big brain school, so I never excelled in anything. I went to a big brain middle school, and I hated that. So I just went to a regular high school. I ended up getting put in that program, and it sucked. I'm a good student, but like, one, I didn't get to enjoy like my youth. Two, what does being a good student do for me? Went to normal school for normal people. I would have loved to have done that. Got put in your mom's program. You got me, Draft. You got me. You got me good. Going to big brain school was the worst. The people were obnoxious. The teachers were mean. There was too much work. The worst thing that happened to me in school was the counselor was like, hey, your GPA wouldn't be high enough for you this one math class. Take this smaller class. Didn't fight back against adults yet. Went to that class, answered literally every question for like 3 weeks. Just took me aside, said you're too smart for this class and bumped me up to the bigger class. Over the paragraph, you're fine. One of my friends actually, that happened, the same thing happened to them. And that's why they were put into the into that program, same as me. And that's how we met. Because they put him in like the regular classes and he absolutely killed it. So they bumped him all the way up to the top program. So yeah, you love math? Whoa. Who's in my house? I didn't put bear trap down. Whoa. What are you doing here, stranger? Squeeze me. Math is so good. Going to that big brain middle school I told you about means I skipped like 1 year, which means for all my life, even to this day, I don't know how to do like circles. Because the year I was supposed to learn that, I skipped. So I never learned how to do like math with circles. And that screwed me over for like the rest of my school career. I jumped 1 grade in math, or 1 grade in everything, but it really affected me in math. Feel kind of bad for kids that skip a ton of grades. We had a kid like that in middle school. He was like a year younger. He got bullied super bad. You have to take electromagnetism physics class? I did not. That sounds like a nightmare though. Part of the reason for school is to build a social life. Yep. Now he just draws squares all day. One time me and my friends were chilling by my friend's car with the trunk open. The PE teacher came by to take a towel out of the trunk and wiped his face. That towel was his cum rag. We died laughing, but never told him. Oh no. It's kind of his fault. Why would you just walk up to somebody and grab their stuff? Some schools are definitely a nightmare for that. Is my door closed? Calm night tonight. You'll have to see it. Who's that? What's going on over there? The holes are lighting up. That's where the villagers are. I think the villagers are gonna come to my house. Are you mad? Are you upset? Did I demolish your only food source? It was just a prank. Oh, the birds are out. Lovely. Darkwood spirit turning the lights on to go to the fridge. I get it. We all get hungry at night sometimes. Somebody moved my drawer. Close my door. Don't move my furniture. Oh, it's bird. Bird. Bird is the bird. I was gonna turn around and whack him. Also, if I go quiet, I'm cutting up fish. The villagers' fault for basing their entire food source on one mutant pig. You're not wrong. They put all their eggs into one basket. Oh no, my basket. Oh no, my one basket. I had all my eggs in there. I know you've ever seen that meme. Fun stuff. What do I want? Squeeze me 1 second. Pipe. So, yeah, you do. Toolbox. Do I really need a toolbox? I did the upgrade already. Maybe there'll be more, but... Bam. Bam. Okay, I just need the pliers and I can upgrade my workshop again. Go ahead and get rid of these stones. I don't want them. I don't need them. I might have to start using stamina and stuff. I agree, but there's literally nothing else to eat. It's Poland. Or Poland. People have to live like this. Earth is probably trash for cultivating stuff. Let me go see if the villages have devolved even further. They still just like burning the pig. That's what you guys get for being mean to me. Maybe if you were nicer, this wouldn't have happened. After today, I'm gonna go to bed. But for today, I'm gonna spend it prepping to go to the old woods tomorrow. Wait, me and your mother are gonna be having a long talk about behavior today? What behavior? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I did good. I didn't do bad. I did good. Need to find the ovens again. Did I loot this already? Oh, you know what? Over by Pietrex's house, there was something good. I left something good over there. I think I left fabric over there. I just remembered. Let me see if I can find this in the house with the oh, here it is. Balenciaga fabric, Balenciaga fabric, yes. I left it at the astronaut's house. The rest of the pig coat is in the pig. Oh, I see. I see. Because I know you'll miss it and I'll help you a lot. I knew there was a metal pipe in the village. Because I know you'll miss it. You're not wrong. Let me go see. Three zero. I assume I need that to move to the old woods. The AI Balenciaga videos are misdirect, Wayne. What does that mean? You're speaking gibberish. You mind if I add a legit hard-hitting question? Go for it. Go for it. I don't mind. Okay, just go straight up. What would you do if your family member came out as trans? Support them, I suppose. I have nothing against the trans community. I wouldn't know how to, I guess. If we're being honest. I wouldn't know how. I'd just be like, good. Thank you for trusting us to come out, that you would be able to come out to us. I'm sure that was very hard for you. I wouldn't know how to, like, you know, be supportive. Do you think it's coincidence all these memes came out shortly after their BDSM scene ahead? When you need to check the transmission, that's what they're asking you. Well, I'm asking as I'm sure you have gathered this by no my sister's trans. Yes, I think you've told me. M2F had a friend who turned trans and dead. She legit told me no homo, feel my tits. And shut up and passing the joint. Where's Pig? Pig is down here, I think. Oh, dude. Speaking about coming out, I'm pretty sure my parents think I'm gay. Or at least they used to. I'm not sure if they still do, but I know they used to. They definitely used to. Not gonna lie, the homie actually had some B cups growing. Medical science is crazy. I'm glad people can live the way they want to. Wait, you're not gay. Well, I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Neo. I'm sorry I had to reject you in this way, Neo. I'm sorry. Aren't you? Well, everybody in chat's gonna be making this joke now. I've given them ammunition. I've given them live ammunition. What did I expect? There we go. I'm gonna the only female in your chat is Panda and you hang out with a cartoon raccoon. What are you saying? What are you trying to imply here? The corpse. Where's the other note then? The rest of the pig code is in the Pigmon pen. I used to have my best friend at the time over a lot at the house. And like very strangely, my parents, every time he would come over, my dad would give him a really hard time. Maybe that's just him being a dad, I don't know. But two, they would tell me not to close my door. They'd be like, you keep that door open. Don't close the door. If I close the door, they'd like come in. They'd be like, what'd I tell you about this door? Only Venus and Chet. Thought Draft was chicken. Thought Draft was a chick. I get that a lot. Sorry, Wayne. Only Venus and Chet. It's funny you're asexual. I used to think I was. I don't think the other code is here. Careless. You're only allowed to be gay with the door open. What's a lot of horse cocks? Oh. My dad would try to have like talks with me about girls. Looking back on their behavior, I'm like convinced they thought I was gay. Fear and Hunger looking mad weird right now. It's the new update, Crusader. It's a new update. He decided to switch things up, you know? Keep us on our toes. Careless. I don't think the code is in the pig pen. Unless I'm just like really stupid and I missed it in the small pig pen that's over there. But it's in the mom pig pen. Makes sense, looks so much better. He decided to drop the turn-based combat. It's a bird's eye view. Real-time combat now. Also a survival game. Nobody expected this when he was talking about the new update. Nobody expected this. Careless, I need you right now. Where's the thing? I'm wasting my torch for no reason. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there. Ah! One of them had a pitchfork. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Whoa there. Cool it. Supposed to be somewhere around there. I got the Madman Scribbles number 2. Is number 1 supposed to be there too then? Wait, I'm gonna draw you as a lolly unless you play Femboy. I will. On Friday and or Saturday. Dangerous. If you have both, I do not. Got the doctor's instructions. Where's your friend? If I was a madman, where would I scribble? You read One Punch Man chapter 183 yet? One Punch Man is on the list. It's on the list of things I want to read. You drew Marin as a goblin. Funny but disappointed. Make her cuter, please. Based. What did Horsecock Marina? Oh no. Oh no no no. No. Where am I supposed to? Let me go see what the exit looks like. I haven't seen the exit yet. Let me go scout it out. Wait. Oh, this is my house. Oh, that was Pietrex's house. I was gonna say I didn't know this had an oven. Femboy IHOP. Neo, if you ever come visit, I'll take you to Femboy IHOP. We can go to Femboy IHOP, you and me. Fair talk. I am Femboy IHOP. Ryan. Okay. I'm gonna cut it a little close here. Bridge. Oh, here we go. A bridge. That thing's moving. Put your toes on screen or I leak our DMs. Why do you have to do this to me? Those are private. They were meant only for you. I trusted you. Whoa. Oh, another egg. Another embryo. Neat. Neo told me these give me another life. Drafty. You called him Drafty. He's Drafty now. He's got a cute nickname. No, I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny, all. A wee bit hilarious, yeah? Monies. You should check it too. 1 second. Can't stack embryos. The Discord, yes. Un segundo. As they say. In my country. That shit is to die for. Oh, I must say. You must stay for dinner. We must have you for dinner. It's to die. I forgot to turn off the generator. Hate everything. The country's the USA. Nuh-uh. Man. I'm gonna put it one day. Who's Frank West? I think I've heard the name. I don't know who Frank West is though. How long have I lived in the US versus Mexico? There's a very stark difference in those times. What was it? How old am I? I have lived like 3 times as long as in the US than I have in Mexico. You do the math. Whataburger honey butter sauce? They sell that? They just give it to you? You can just take it home? Mail me some. You lived in Mexico? Yes, I was born in Mexico. You talking about life expectancy? Walmart. All they have is Chick-fil-A sauce at my Walmart. I'm Mexican. I used to live in Mexico. That's how these things go. Hmm. Walmart man. I may not have biscuits, but I have croissant crescents. That's the spirit. Gonna have honey butter chicken crescents tomorrow. You're making me hungry again. This is from Wayne's time in Mexico. That's me. That's me. That's a picture of me. Where'd you find it? Don't be a creep, Neil. Why you got pictures of me? No more inventory upgrades. Ooh, okay. Hotbar upgrade it is. 100 on Facebook. How old do you think I am? That I'm using Facebook. Wayne's lost a lot of weight and shaved. You can't believe I've been in Mexico. Why? Is it so hard to believe? Gonna have to carry all my alcohol with me. You're more of a Tumblr user? No. I use Tumblr just to like keep up with artists. I have to justify myself using Tumblr to you people. I've seen Sicario. You wouldn't last 5 seconds. That's funny. Where'd I get this mushroom? Let me go wait for nightfall. Tomorrow I'll be back again with more Darkwood. Friday or Saturday, I'm either gonna do one of those days. I'm gonna do Fear and Hunger 2. Little lore playthrough. I might just do it Friday and Saturday, honestly. If I really take my time with Fear and Hunger 2, it can definitely stretch for 2 streams. Bro, what's up? Oh no, Draft is about to go in on me. Him and this imaginary promise. Have you forgotten our agreement already? Lord, what's our agreement, Draft? Remind me. Remind me. Invite Miro so we can get angry at him. Miro's a busy man. My uncle works at Miro. It was originally a part of me being the 100 follower. Was it? Wait, remind me. No, 100 followers, you got VIP. You got VIP for being the 100th follower. You do a Marina playthrough. I'll do a Marina playthrough. I'll do a Marina playthrough. Then I didn't scam you. I didn't scam. Scammed is a harsh word. Scammed is a harsh word. For some Duckwood. Bop. My singing monsters. Bum. Bum bum. 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 Bum bum. 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 Wow, 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 wow. I haven't seen a single quacking duck since stream started. Okay. I'm gonna hunker down. I'm gonna start a honey company. I'll name it the Bee's Knees. It'll be a while before you see more. I feel like the cost to get into the honey market is very low. Because all you need is bees. I can go get bees at the park. Don't do it. Do not do it. You did it. I feel like this is a good idea. Want to see something beautiful? I do. Whoa. Where'd you come from, partner? Just get some bees. Have them make honey, sell the honey. You're in. It's that easy. Get some freebies from the park. Freebies. Freebie. Bee stocks are up right now is all I'm saying. They're endangered. Demand is up. Scarcity's high. Supply is low. I'm not asking you guys to invest money into my bee company. My honey company. I'm just saying I think you might be foolish to not invest money into the bee market. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second here, huh? I assume it's the hush puppies. The hush puppies are done. There's something evil lurking. Something evil's afoot. I thought that was something evil. It was just my well. It just makes those noises sometimes. Oh, somebody's at the door. I wonder who it might be. Yes. They've left me a gift. Pills. They're so kind. The forest people are so nice. So hospitable. Another calm night, it would seem. Oh, spoke too soon. Which door is it? Which one of my doors are they banging on? No? Am I going crazy with somebody not beating on something? I guess not. Who goes there? Let me see how golden brown those honeys are. Ooh. That's a nice color, you're right. Can't be cooking this late at night, how? You're gonna make me hungry. What if the trader's the last boss? Because he was all like, there's no escaping. We're stuck here together, brother. What if he's the last boss? Because he's mad that I'm gonna escape. But you can't leave me. We have to fight. Violin practice recess. How goes the practice? Is it one of the good days or is it one of those days? Today's Old Woods Day. tomorrow will be Old Woods Day. I unfortunately have work at 4 a.m. in the morning. I will have to go to bed soon. Yep. Tomorrow I get to do a long stream though. Nice to survive there at least once. I think I'm only gonna get one chance to survive there considering the difficulty level. If I don't survive there once. It's all over. From the very beginning. Oh lord. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. Tomorrow will be a longer stream. 4 to 6 hours. More quacking dogs. Let's see. What do I have to do tomorrow? Darkwood. Some homework. I might have to walk to the gas station. Just so I can go get my snacks. Thursday is snack day. One final thing before you go in. What's up? You either make a lot of progress or start again. Don't say that, careless. Never make a plan, considering you're going to fail. What's up though, huh? I will make progress tomorrow. Feel confident in my cooking due to the fact my sister won't even eat our mother's cooking now that I've started cooking for us. Oh, dude. Cooking is fun. I kind of wish I could do it more. But one, sometimes my mom gets irritated when I use the kitchen. She won't say it, but I can tell. Two, I don't want to like go out and buy ingredients. I feel bad using like my family's ingredients. Bro, did I step up as the woman of the house? Cooking is fun until you have to wash the dishes. Dethrone his mother. I did dishwashing at Chick-fil-A, and I had to do that for like 3 or 4 hours every night. I don't mind just washing regular dishes. Washing dishes for 3 to 4 hours, going home wet was a pain. Let's see. I don't think there's much to do left. At most, it take 30 minutes to wash dishes. Oh yeah, because it's Chick-fil-A, so we have to wash like all the pans and all the trays and all the like utensils and everything. I just buy new dishes. This man is out here throwing away porcelain plates after every meal. Alrighty though, that will be it for tonight. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Everybody who chats, everybody who doesn't. Had not heard that part. Yeah, no, I'm not washing dishes for 3 to 4 hours in my own house. Could you imagine? Nice stream as always, Wayne. Thank you. I try my best. Have a good one, everyone. Yes. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Sleep well. If it's not night.